Okay, so welcome everyone. I'm Lauren York, and I'm here with our
They know who we are. You don't have to say it again.
Oh
Here we are. We ain't got time. Here we are. Your time's valuable. Let's get rolling. Here we are.
All right.
They don't care. Just here we are. Let's roll.
So as we begin every broadcast, whoop, whoop, welcome everyone. So tell them all about what whoop whoop means. They know what whoop.
They know what whoop whoop
okay.
means. Excitement. Let's go on to the next one.
All right. Next.
Okay, many of you have never seen a close-up picture of the Maki Berry. That's what it looks like, a little bit more close up. Some are right, some are not right. They generally reach their peakness of ripeness around December or January, sometimes a little bit more into February. So that's a good close-up. You can see too how powerful, and I'll talk about why in a second. If you handle the fruit, if you look at the fingers here, you'll see that it's very, very, very purple from it. So it's interesting. Now here's one of the very unique things about Maki. Okay, it's small. Yep, it's about this big, if you can see. Intensely purple berry, recently discovered by modern science. Absolutely. Here's one of the things that makes Maki so special, and I'll talk about the science behind it in a second, but the geography, because in Patagonia, there's a big, huge hole in the ozone layer. It's about 3 times as big as the United States. So it's a big hole. And what happens is, because of it, the Maki berry receives extraordinary amounts of UV, high solar radiation, which in turn helps the plant protect itself. And it's a thing of nature. It's really neat. I'll explain why here in a second. But when you combine that with the very cold winters and the very hot summers in the pristine environment, just so you know, Patagonia is about 50% of the land mass in Chile, but it's only 5% of the population. So it's a really unique part of the world, which is held a secret for a long time. Now, one berry, countless benefits. Because the antioxidant levels are so high, and I'll talk about that here in a second, Maki has such powerful inside and out health benefits that other berries simply cannot stand up to. So from one, strengthening the immune system, can help you with weight loss, energy levels, most definitely anti-aging, helping fight free radicals, which is critical, healthy inflammatory response, help so inflammation doesn't take over your body, total body cleansing, healthy heart, healthy eye, healthy skin, both inside and out, and healthy blood sugar levels, and much, much, much more. So this is all scientifically confirmed through many years of research through Dr. Hankey. Here are just some, and I stress some of the benefits that Maki has. Thanks. It's like no other superfruit in the world, and this is critically important. 2 very powerful antioxidants. Number 1 is anthocyanins, and so it gives Maki its deep, intense color. And number 2, the most powerful of all plant-based antioxidants is called a delphinidin. It's the most powerful. And an interesting statistic about Maki is over 80%, over 80% of Maki is a delphinidin. So this is critically important. I'll explain why here in a sec. Not only do we have Maki in all of our products, but I had Dr. Hankey, based upon his $5 million grant from the World Health Organization, he identified the anthocyanins, the delphinidins, and the other important antioxidant compounds in Maki, extracts them via proprietary method, concentrates them, and then we put them into currently now our shake, our pill, and our next product that's coming up as well. The end result for this is critical because it makes the product from an antioxidant perspective 10 times stronger than it would be with just the berry alone. And again, these are things that you will not find in stores, only here at QuiAri. Now, Talked about Dr. Hankey, just talked about it. So I kind of combined it into the last slide, but again, he's our scientific advisor. He led a team of researchers, about 15 of them, doctors, in doing all this research on Maqui. Mapuche Indians have used Maqui for many, many, many years, going back to about 600 AD. For stamina, they drink it still to this day. They harvest it in the organic orchards. When they do it, they get bamboo ladders. They actually shake the berries with a net below to capture it. They put it into the boat. They row the boat down the stream to the processing center, and that's how it's done. Next. Dr. Hankey says there are two very unique and very special qualities about Maqui that separates it from other superfoods. Number one, there's a scale that's called ORAC, which stands for oxygen radical absorbance capacity. It's a score that there is a government agency called the National Institute of Health that developed this score. The higher the score, the better the antioxidant benefit is it. And Maqui, I am happy to say, has up to 30 times more antioxidant power, 30 times, up to 30 times more than anything else ever discovered. So it's more than blueberry, mangosteen, acai. I mean, look, it's more than all of those combined. Just take a peek at that for a second. I think that's very important for you to take a peek at. Blueberry, mangosteen, acai, noni, pomegranate combined. Also, your body has 6 bad, they call them primary free radicals. What a free radical is a cell which has lost, a healthy cell, which has lost an electron, an oxygen molecule. So what happens is it goes and attacks other healthy cells to try to recover that molecule. So now if you start with one, then it goes and contaminates another cell, and it causes a big chain reaction. This process is called oxidation. It's similar to if you take an apple, cut it open, you let the air hit it, it becomes brown. That's also what oxidation is. So it is critically important. And there is, I mean, just an unbelievable amount of research on all the processes that go on bad in your body when you have an excess of free radicals. Premature aging, unhealthy aging, a lot of disease processes. So if they say, how do you combat this? Well, first and foremost, you heard eat your 5 servings of fruits and vegetables a day, which most people don't. 90% of us don't. So the next best way to do it is to supplement your diet with an antioxidant supplement. This is why QuiAri is so important. This is why each of you should be having your shake and having your energy pill every day. So Maqui helps provide broad spectrum protection against all 6 primary free radicals. In comparison, they looked at Maqui and the top 10 other superfruits in the world. Maqui provides up to 500%, let me say this again, up to 500% more broad spectrum protection than the top 10 combined. So it's critically important. Number one, it's in a league of its own because of its ORAC value is so high, its antioxidant power is so high, but it's not just that it's so high based upon its ability to fight one free radical. It's so high because of its ability to help combat against all 6 primary free radicals. So it's very, very, very important. So just in conclusion, unique points to us, Maqui, #1 superfruit, #1 overall superfruit, #2 most broad spectrum. Maqui X, nobody else has. Dr. Hankey, all of his research, nobody else has. And if you notice, I haven't even talked about us paying you in 5 minutes. If that alone, and let me just kind of take it back for those of you that might not be as old as me, been around 30 years in this business. Back in the day, the first quote superfruit company came out was Noni. And I've told this story again, but it's critical, so I'm going to help you understand it again. came out from Tahiti. All the top leaders in the industry, most of them went there. They created big checks. They wound up taking noni mainstream. Everybody knows about noni because Tahitian noni is the one that brought it to the marketplace, right? Then came a superfruit mangosteen, which is from Thailand. An MLM came along, did a very great job. It has more antioxidant power than noni. They helped through direct selling take it mainstream. Multi-billion dollars in sales. All the top earners were there. Then came the next one, which was acai. Again, acai had more antioxidant power than mangosteen. All the top earners went there. People are earning big checks all over the industry. They dominated the industry for a very long time. This company was responsible for bringing acai to the world. Now everybody knows about acai because of the MLM that brought it. So with what we're doing, here's interesting. Maqui has more antioxidant power than noni, mangosteen, and acai combined. Not even close. They is not even close either. The broad spectrum protection that Maqui provides in comparison to those, not even close. With respect to those companies, this is just my preference. Their juice didn't really taste that good. This is my opinion, shared by others. Our shakes are out of this world, great. Our energy pills are tremendous as well. It's hard to believe that it's so good for you because it tastes so good to shake. So we have that in place. Then we have Maki X behind us. So the product is something which is more than just weight loss. It's something which will help you with every part of your body inside and out because of its huge antioxidant ability. So then if you want to talk about getting paid in 5 minutes, you can as well. Those companies paid in generally every month or every couple of weeks. We pay every 5 minutes. So, but that is the story of Maqui and why, and the science behind it, and why the positioning is so important, right?
Yeah.
So with that being said, there's a lot of other hot news going on.
Yes. Welcome. There is hot news happening.
Woo-hoo!
So we are extremely excited. One of the main things is we are working on some global expansion, top secret things that are happening here at corporate that we cannot wait to come and tell you guys very soon. But as for now, it's what Bob calls G14 classified. So we can't talk about it just yet.
G16, right? G16.
It's almost G20.
So we also want to welcome all the teams and all their hard work that they're doing. Team Botswana, you're doing your Saturday events. We see you. So congratulations, Vale and Botswana. We have QuiAri Team India that's on the move. So this is just a couple of the events that are happening. This is not all of them. Make sure you go to our social media pages. You will see all the events that are happening. So congratulations, Team India, Prashant, Siddiq, everyone there that is working hard. Congratulations, Team Thailand. I know we have a new opportunity presentation and Purple Diamond Guide trainings that Nina is doing, as well as our Thailand GM, Vina, and Rob Roeder. So congratulations to all of Team Thailand and all the hard work that you guys are doing there. And prepaid auto delivery coming soon.
Yep.
So this is very, very big. I know this is going to be extremely helpful for so many of you all throughout the world that want to make sure you get that prepaid auto delivery set up. Make sure you are getting your auto delivery sent to you monthly, saving your 10, maybe more.
Think about this. I just talked about how great the product is for your health. And so every single promoter and customer, in my opinion, should be on auto delivery. Number one, right out of the gate, I let you save 10%, which is great. So there is no difference between making 10% and saving 10%. It's still the same 10%. So why not get the product at the lowest possible price that you can, right? Now, I don't force you to be on auto delivery for any set period of time. You can cancel it at any point in time that you want, but there's no better way to get the product delivered at your door, 10% discount every month. It also is critically important for your health so that you can make sure that you have a continuous supply of the product so that you can A, be healthier, B, talk about your product testimonials from the heart instead of talking about what it's doing for everybody else. So that's another critical reason. Prepaid auto delivery will even give you, there'll be 3 options, 3 month, 6 month, 9 month. We'll give you the ability to save even more than 10%. We'll be deploying this here pretty soon. We're testing it. It'll be great for those markets. For some of you that may not have a credit card or such, you can just pay for the product all at once. Make sure you can do it an auto delivery every 9 months, and then we'll ship it to you just like that. So we'll keep you posted on that. And speaking of which,
Yes, testimonials. So becoming a product of the product and sharing your testimonials. We have seen so many testimonials flooding in. We just received a ton more this morning. So Mary Ann Boho, I wanted to go ahead and read your testimonial that you sent to us early this morning. So here it is. I just wanted to share my QuiAri journey. So exciting to be a part of all of this. I am Mary Ann Boho, and 25 years ago, I was a runner and in the best shape of my life. I ran and ate whatever I wanted, but I felt I was healthy because I was able to maintain my weight and as a size 6 figure. Life seemed good. However, one morning while running, my world went upside down and I was injured. Although I was unable to run anymore, I continued to eat like I was still running. However, the weight started to climb. Through the years, my weight became a yo-yo and I would lose it and gain it right back. It was a constant battle for me, and I felt as inflammation was the inhibitor. Fast forward a few years ago, I was 140 pounds overweight, miserable, and nothing seemed to work for me. I did everything, and that's when I found out about QuiAri. I thought, yes, I'm going to do this. I got serious and I started to cut processed foods out of my diet, and wow, what a difference that made for me for my inflammation. However, I added QuiAri to my daily routine, and now it's working like a charm. 3 years later, QuiAri is still part of my daily routine. Thanks to QuiAri, I have the added energy I need. Plus, I'm able to run and balance my life. I couldn't be happier and more confident about my overall health, positive attitude. Plus, my complexion is amazing and glowing. This has been my journey, but I'm so excited for my future. Thank you, QuiAri.
very good.
So
Keep it up, Marianne.
congratulations.
Congratulations on your health.
Yes. So next up, we have Supriya from Thailand. Hello, my name is Supriya, and I am 58 years old. I had problems with my facial skin and wrinkles on my face, freckles that scattered all over, and whenever I looked in the mirror, I felt insecure and stressed. In addition, I had some difficulties bending my knees and a few body aches. I had to rely on massage therapy twice a week and 2 times a day. Because of this pain, I was not able to exercise like I was before, but I was lucky to get to know QuiAri, as I have been using my QuiAri products for only a month now, and I'm excited because my skin is getting better, my blemishes are beginning to fade, and my body is feeling stronger. I don't get tired as easily, I'm sleeping well, and I'm in the best mood. As for my pain in my knees, it's gradually starting to disappear without me realizing it, and I'm able to return to exercise. I'm very impressed because I feel as if my body is stronger than when I was 35 years old. Now I'm taking care of my mother, who is 87 years old, and she's starting to use QuiAri as well. She's becoming stronger. She feels healthy. She's in a good mood and getting great sleep. The energy makes her feel like she's in her 20s again. We love QuiAri, and thank you so much for a world-class product.
Wow.
So next up, we have Fad from Thailand, who is 57 years old. So her testimonial says that I am very impressed with QuiAri from the start. I love to take it every day. I cannot miss one single day of taking it. Before QuiAri, I had a lot of wrinkles around my eyes. My face was beginning to look dull and aged. My eyes were not as bright, and I was starting to get fat around my belly and my arms. After taking QuiAri for 6 months, my wrinkles around my eyes are now reduced. My skin feels much more clear. I look young and I look bright. My eyes are brighter than ever. My shape is firmer. My waist is smaller. My limbs are slimmer, and my belly fat is beginning to shred. Thank you, QuiAri, and thank you to my sponsor, Nataya. They made a change in me to see the results that are clear and healthy. Never seen such a powerful product. I'm the proudest person in my life now because I use QuiAri. Forever in love with QuiAri. Thank you, Bob.
I mean, listen, we get a lot of these every single week from all over the world. So where do they need to send their testimony?
Yes, so send your testimonials to testimonials@QuiAri.com. Super simple. So testimonials@QuiAri.com. You guys send them in, send your photos, talk about all of the great results you're having with the products. We cannot wait to show each and every one of you, share all your stories. They're all over social media. If you go there, you can see so many different results that are happening from everyone throughout the world.
Yep, absolutely. So listen, there's much for us to do. I'd love to hang out with you and just continue to gab, but we got G20 stuff to work on. You don't even know what that is yet. So next week, same time, same place. I'm not even gonna tell you what I'm gonna talk about next week. You'll know when you show up, right? So on behalf of myself, Lauren, Katib, everybody, thanks. We will see you next week. If we can help you in the meantime, yell at us, email us. You know where to find us. We're here. We've been here. We'll be here. Talk to you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.